Hello, I'm Trish Rock, and this is the 2020 Transformational Energy Forecast. I will be doing these on a weekly basis to really tune in to the energies that are around and how that can help you transform your life in any way that you are working on right now with more ease, more flow, more grace. This is the overall energy and transformational energy that I'm picking up for 2020, and it's available for all of us, including you. So if you are in that process of wanting to change things this year, it truly is a fabulous energy for that. Let's start with the numbers for the year. The universal number for this year is number 4. This is about stability. It's about foundations. It's about boundaries. And it's really about putting all of the groundwork in place for you to really thrive and grow in those areas that you are transforming this year. Without solid footing, it's very difficult to grow. It's like a table with 3 legs, very unstable. And it's like a tree wanting to grow higher and higher and higher, but not growing any new roots, right? Still just having one little root to the ground. It's just going to fall over. So as you this year move into higher energies, higher vibration, higher thought patterns, and higher purpose, you're going to really need the foundations. And it's not just the grounding and being in nature and really connected to the earth. It's the physical foundations and boundaries that you're going to put in place as well. So the first thing to ask yourself as we go into 2020, and as in we're in the first couple of weeks or the first couple of months, whenever you are watching this, and truly, even if you're watching this towards the end of 2020, it's not too late. Ask yourself, where do you want to be at the end of this year? How do you want to feel? And what will be flowing with more ease and more grace in your life? What do you want to transform? And when you've got that answer, that then provides you with, the groundwork of where you're going to take action from and what for. So until you actually know how you want to be feeling by the end of the year, it's very difficult to put anything in place. And if you have said this for a while now, it's like, oh, well, I'll just see where the breeze takes me. This is why you're not where you want to be. And this year is a real opportunity for you to put those bricks in place to build something really magnificent in your life and start moving towards your dream. Manifest those things into your life that you want to transform and change. What I like to do, and I encourage you to do it, is ask yourself how you want to feel at the end of this year. So if there's an area in your life right now that doesn't feel so good, is that the area that you want to transform? And if you did transform it, how would that feel at the end of this year? I want you to tune into that, because from there is where you can build foundations. Now, I feel it's going to be a really in flow, intuitive year, and you've really got the opportunity to go with the flow instead of putting the foot on the brake pedal all the time, right? And going with the flow is about trust. It's about putting, it's about putting out there, what is it that you are heading for at the end of the year. What is that feeling that you're heading for? What is the goal outcome of feeling, right? If that area of your life that you're transforming looked perfect and felt perfect, what would it be? When you know that, you can then just let go of the outcome, right? For those of you who follow Abraham Hicks, you know that they say that, you know, once you ask, it's already in the vortex. And the only thing stopping it from coming into reality is you allowing it and receiving it. And you can receive that by being in the flow, nominating or really thinking about that area of life that you want to transform this year. How does that feel? Vision that for the end of the year and really let it go, and then start daily just going with the flow with intuitive, strong action steps towards where you're going. But you need to allow that receiving to occur, because it's in the receiving, it's in the openness of that flow that you will get the messages, the people will show up, the opportunity will show up, the answer will show up. That will be in the flow. I feel that will really be strong this year for many of us, and very high, much higher vibrations. We're really in a fifth dimension energy now, so higher vibing, which is better thoughts, higher purpose, and more of an intuitive trust. Now, the other thing is about relationships and about responsibilities this year. I really feel that for many of us, we're going to really be stopping doing or interacting or pleasing those people that is not serving our greater purpose anymore. Now, what do I mean by that? When we're looking for transformation in our life and yet we still keep doing the same thing, it's not going to happen. This year really is about foundations and boundaries, and those boundaries have got to do with relationships and how people treat us as well. And I just feel for so many of you watching that you really take on everybody's stuff, and you really are burdened with responsibility because you allow people to kind of dump it on you, or you want to have everyone liking you more, so you take on more stuff. I really feel there'll be a shedding of that this year when you create some boundaries around who you are, what you stand for, what your values are, and what you're moving towards in 2020. Anything that doesn't serve that, I feel you either won't let in, or you will have such a high vibration that it won't be part of your life anymore. And this will really be a great way for you to once again be in more of a flow, because when you've got all of that manic energy around you and the feelings of burden in some cases, and exhaustion from doing too much and having too much responsibility, it's very difficult to trust your intuitive flow when you're in that exhausted state. So this year really is about finding your energy, keeping that energy with boundaries, and really visioning what is it at the end of this year that you want to feel. How do you want to feel? How do you want your life to look? And really vision that and feel into it, and take steps, take the action steps to have that as a reality. You can transform anything. Now, I pulled a card from, or one of the cards I pulled was from the Angel Answers deck, and it's from a year from now. And I love that this card came up, because this truly is saying, what is it a year from now? If you could transform anything in your life, what would it look like? And that's the starting block. That's the starting block. And if you can really vision what that would feel like to have that change or that transformation in your life, in whatever area it is for you, that's the beginning. That's the beginning of the foundations for you for this year. And everything else will start falling into place. So I hope you have an amazing 2020. Join me every week. I'll be putting up a transformational energy forecast for each week, every Sunday. And it will really just help you navigate your way forward on a weekly basis. And it will just give you some insights as to what may be prominent that week and what would be easy to work on and not so easy to work on. Now, if you are in a transformational process of this year, if you are looking for your life to be different, really, let's get together. Hop on a call. I've got the links in the description box below, and I'd love to talk with you about it and see if we are a match. And I would love to help you with this transformation so that you truly can be, in a year from now, where you want to be. So reach out. All the links are below in the description, and I'll see you next week. Bye for now.